So Jim, here we are at your mom's front yard where you do probably the most of your gardening, right?
No, I'd say it's 50-50 now between the new house and this house, yep.
Okay, all right. So what would you call your main method of farming?
Golly. I guess, I don't use the permaculture word a lot, but I'd say it's kind of like permaculture because you're using nature's way of creating fertility by piling a lot of organic material on top of the soil. The soil is the main thing that makes the produce. Everything else starts there and makes it last longer, taste better, and no bugs.
Okay, and what would be a simple definition of permaculture, or is that kind of a definition?
That's very, very, so variable these days. It's like,
how
the best.
How would you define it?
I'd say it's a way of designing human habitats so they're sustainable or regenerative. Well, more regenerative, that actually, putting things back instead of taking things away. Or sustainability is like we're going to stay where we are, and I don't think we can anymore.
Okay. All right. Excellent. How can a home gardener utilize permaculture?
Well, if you're going to garden like I've been doing, using free materials, which come from, either in Pinellas County, you can go get mulch here, they'll actually deliver it to you. And I say mulch, but it's really like 3/4 finished compost. And I just pile it on top, and then try to find a source of good seedlings or start your own, and give it time and some patience.
Do you have any soil blocks right now?
I've got some brand new ones that don't have anything. I made some onion blocks, so we can look at those.
All right, good. That'd be awesome. All right, how about how can a gardening novice like myself know what to plant and when?
Hang out with other gardeners.
Okay.
That's the best. There's community gardens all over. I think that'd be a really good way. I'm kind of busy, so I don't offer classes anymore, but I think just, hang out with people that are interested in the same thing. And then also don't take it, like the books say certain things and certain things. You got to have a basis, but, trust some of your intuition too, like, oh, I should try this. But it's definitely best to start with, some people that are already gardening, see where you can go from there.
Okay. Would you consider gardening to be kind of like a scientific experiment? Like you can push things, or
you can change a lot.
Things.
Yeah, definitely. But the science behind it, I don't see it as science. I see it as more as intuition, and that could be used science-like, I guess. But I get these intuitions to try things that are out of a scientific perspective, based on, I've got friends, Jimmy Menino. He says, oh, the soil test said this, so you can't grow this, and you need to do that, and you need to do that. And I'll just say, well, let's try this and see what happens, and oftentimes, or even a plant, oh, you can't grow this now, or you can't grow that then, and just try growing it and see if it happens. A lot of times it doesn't, so I guess you could call that scientific experiments, but it's mostly based on intuition. So, but I think, who was it? Edison, I think 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration, so you got to have the inspiration.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what I meant by scientific experiment, I guess I just mean experimenting.
Yeah, definitely.
You can forget about the word scientific, but like just trying different things to see what works.
Yeah, that was, a couple different people have told me over the years, listening to me talk, and I just say, try and they said, that was one of the best things you told me, you probably have to bleep that, but that's all right. Just try things, and because then you'll get different results from what other people are getting. And oftentimes less productive, but sometimes more productive.
Yeah. And a lot of trial and error.
Yep. And it continues, even, 12 years into it, I've had, struggles this year again, like I always do. And, some things go good and some things don't go so good, and things change, the weather's different. Farming is, not an easy thing, and you got to be very flexible. Which is hard for, somebody who likes routine and wants things to be the same all the time. That's my personality. So to go with the flow, they say, oh, like this morning I saw some mustards that were starting to get whitefly, and that means that they're kind of reaching their age maturity and they're done. So they're telling me it's time to come out, instead of me saying, oh, I better kill those whiteflies.
Okay.
So again, trusting the plants to tell you in good soils, because on good soils you don't have bugs, except when the plants become stressed for some other reason, like they're too old or it's getting too hot, and it's been hot too, and that could be the issue too.
Definitely. Yeah, I haven't looked at the weather for today, but you're saying it's supposed to be
86.
86. All right.
And no rain, so we had a good rainy winter, which is awesome. Cause I haven't had to water much, but I got some new seedlings in over there, and I'll be watering them today.
What did you plant? What are the seedlings?
Pretty much the same thing I've been planting all winter.
Okay.
Because I just do, I do 3 different plantings of the same stuff, so I have pretty much what I usually have. So there'll be more carrots coming. There's more greens mixed, more snow apple turnips, kale, all that stuff got planted.